Rwanda is celebrated for the richness of its natural environment. But in 1994, this was overshadowed by one of the most disturbing events in contemporary history. In an outbreak of ethnically motivated violence, an estimated 800,000 people were killed in just 3 months.
The people who are buried here, many of them are from the Kigali city. They were exhumed to be buried in human dignity. The total number is more than 260,000 genocide victims that are buried in these graves. The pictures here are being brought here by the families of the victims. Some of them who survived, they continue bringing the pictures.
Genocide scarred not just the people, but the land itself. In the turmoil, millions were displaced, and in their struggle to survive, refugees destroyed much of the dense forest that covered the countryside.
We see behind me the remaining forest of Gishwati, which we used to cover the whole area. My goodness, it was green, it was a forest. We used to pass 1.5 hours traveling this Gishwati, but now it is not even 10 minutes. Everything has gone. Before genocide, this forest was here, but it has been invaded as a consequence of the genocide. So genocide has taken our lives, our loved people, friends, relatives, but also it has affected the environment.
This is unfortunately one of the consequences of the genocide that our country had to face in 1994. We had a population that was getting back in the country, and the need to resettle them and to find them a livelihood led, unfortunately, to a choice whereby a very, very big percentage of the natural forest that used to thrive there was to be destroyed, providing land to those populations, but also for providing them with shelter.
With a fast-growing population, mostly dependent on subsistence agriculture, restoring these degraded ecosystems has become a national priority.
One target is to make sure that we have mapped all those degraded ecosystems and starting by rehabilitating them so they can recover their functions.
Reforestation has begun, bringing vital ecosystems back to life. As the land recovers its ecological riches, the nation can focus on its future rather than dwelling on the past.
Genocide is unfortunately part of our history. We have to live with it. We don't want to be held prisoners of that sad aspect of our history. Definitely, you can't avoid the consequence of the genocide. But at the same time, owing to this dream that we all having as a nation to rebuild our country, to leave behind the dark part of our history, we need really to get things changed. We need to make sure that the world in the future is a better place to live.
I hope before I die, I will see this region becoming green as it used to be. So I would like to see our kids, grandchildren, living in an environment, in a country where it is good, it is environmentally healthy, economically healthy, and having the imbalance between the two.